I have historically bad experiences with time travel movies when it comes to this channel, but let's try again with Timestalkers from 1987. It begins with a man's family being killed in a car accident, because of course it does.
No! God, Lori!
Years later, he still hasn't recovered from his family's death, and his best friend, John Ratzinger's trying to set him up on dates, but first they go to an auction of 1800s cowboy memorabilia.
That deems it as authentic, so I'd like to have an opening bid, please, of $500.
Wow, that special effect is so awesome. I hope you keep using it.
1880.
As usual, we're about a minute and a half into the review and haven't started talking about the plot yet. What do you say we do that? Thank you, me from 3 months ago that's creepily wearing the same shirt. Our main character buys a chest at the auction, and when he opens it, finds an old photograph. But he immediately notices something's really weird about the photograph. And brings it to John Ratzinger to use his military equipment to zoom in on the photo even more.
Scotty, look, I know how hard it hit you. I really do know, but you gotta start picking up the pieces.
How about focusing in just on the gun? Listen, Joe, I appreciate what you're trying to do for me, but really, I'm happy as I am.
Oh,
just a close-up on the gun.
Sure, happy. Look, Scott, when a hobby starts becoming a lifestyle, it's time to hit the old psychiatrist couch.
Did you notice that small little rivet on the side of the gun? That means it was made in 1980 and not 1880? No, me either. If you think you're bored by this, just imagine you're one of his students. Yes, he's a professor, and he's been yakking about this fucking photograph for a full hour.
Should I interpret this as an awed silence?
Okay, Professor. You're joking, right? I mean, you got to be joking.
No.
Time travel? What is this, like April Fool's Day? Just late?
It was hard enough getting through the paper itself. If we're now going to sit here and analyze it, I got other classes to worry about.
I would have thought you'd been more receptive.
Receptive to logic, Professor.
I haven't seen the movie in about 3 months, and I honestly don't remember how, but the girl in the doorway convinces our Professor Hero guy to drive around to a bunch of small towns in the West until they find the one where the picture was taken.
This is it. Crossfire! Put her there, partner.
I don't know whether you're clever or just plain lucky.
How about both?
Happened right there in 1886.
At this point in the movie, we already know that the girl's a time traveler, but we see her go back in time and talk to Uncle Phil?
I'm looking for a man.
Hell, everybody's looking for somebody today. This ain't no damn information bureau.
It's real important to me. He's about my size. He's got white hair and a long coat. Foreigner.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I seen him. He was here a while ago. Paper did something on him.
She's caught coming back from time and has to explain the entire plot to our hero.
Responsible scientists brought us to the brink, so in my world, scientists are monitored and restrained. And the architect of that restraint is my father.
So how did you get to me?
Your thesis, the one you tried to deliver.
No.
Yes. It still exists 600 years later, preserved by laser.
You're kidding me.
Armed with information that the man they are looking for has headed for Old Rattler, a river in the area. They go to our hero's friend who has every song and record of the Old West on his computer. It's 1986, there's no internet, so they can't just Google this shit, they have to go to an expert.
It's not any help. There aren't any words.
You noticed that, huh?
'Twas in '86 by the old Rattler's curve that the star-handled stranger showed the blue boys his nerve. When them gun-toting outlaws rode out of the west, up came that sweet stranger and showed 'em who's best. He came out of nowhere, in a flash he was gone, left them outlaws behind him, dead everyone.
How does that song help them solve the mystery of what the bad guy's after? You're just going to have to watch the movie and find out. Not because I don't want to ruin the climax of a 30-year-old movie, but because I haven't seen it in 3 months and I don't remember all the details. Overall, it's a time travel movie, so the plot makes no sense. The acting is fine enough. As I showed you, the editing was horrible with these stupid effects every time that never fucking end. The only thing I saw in this movie that I thought was pretty unique that I don't remember seeing in another time travel movie is the guy needs to sneak into an army base. So he stands by the fence, goes back in time 100 years, walks 10 feet, and then goes forward in time 100 years. So he's on the other side of the fence. And I thought that was pretty unique and a pretty great idea. This movie was made for TV and is directed by a man named Michael Schultz. He never did direct many movies and stopped about 30 years ago. Now he directs episodes of Blackish and Arrow. He's doing pretty well for himself. Thank you for watching, and as always, I shall try to do better next time. Here's a clip of something.